Ho ho ho! A very warm welcome to the Ingress Insights podcast from me, Santa Claus. You're listening to a festive episode of the Ingress Insights podcast, all about the Niantic spatial game where you make triangles. Ingress, I can see you've all made the nice list this year. Agents, I'll be filling enlightened and resistant stockings with very rare link amps, media capsules, and maybe even fit rep rewards if you're lucky, agents. Ho ho ho! Over to my pal Pokemon Trainer J with the latest on Ingress.
Additional intel available.
Hey agents, this is Pokemon Trainer J of Christmas Past. This is an earlier episode I recorded about the whatever topic I'm talking about in the title. I recorded these on a day when I had a bit more time to come out on the days of December, as I did last year, so you'll get one episode a day that's about something else. It may not be Ingress related, it may be Ingress related. You know better than me by the time you listen to this episode by the title of it. So hope you enjoy, and if you want to leave any comments or make suggestions for what I should do next year for these Christmas episodes, then please do so. Hope you enjoy the episode. Hello agents. For this festive episode I want to look at something that we thought might happen earlier on in the year and kind of ponder over what Ingress might have looked like under Scopely if it had been bought in the sale of Pokemon Go, Monster Hunter Now, Pikmin Bloom, all that stuff, and what might be happening now in Ingress if that were the case. I'd love to hear all of your thoughts on it as well, whether you think it'd be a good thing, bad thing, what you think may have happened. It'd be nice to hear from anyone on this too. Most of the things I'll go through will make comparisons with obviously what makes the most money for Scopely now being Pokemon Go and things that happen there. So you may not know some of these things that are going on, but I'll try and go through them as much detail as I can. Ingress did attempt this before, and it's something it's kind of toying with the campaigns a little bit as well, but I think we would end up with a tool pass in every single event. If you don't know, this came to prominence more in Fortnite, where you have a free track where you go along and earn points and then get rewarded for that. And there's then a premium track where you go along, you get all the free stuff obviously, but you get all the best kind of stuff on the premium track. This kind of battle pass, season pass, however you want to call it, is implemented across many mobile titles as well. So I see it pop up in the Harry Potter game I play, the Family Guy game I play. It comes up in various things, the Dragon game, so it's not just for console games, it's definitely mobile titles have latched onto this as well and realised it's a good thing for them. Pokemon Go often has a battle pass each month where you go through and get certain points for doing certain actions, you get so many points a day. You can then obviously buy the premium version of it for about £9, I think, in the UK, and get the better set of rewards too. Pokemon Go often has an issue where it will do 2 battle passes at once. So there's one now going for December that runs through the month of December. There's also one going for their winter holiday event. So there's 2 battle passes going on, obviously 2 ways where you can spend £9 each and get the premium battle pass rewards, which are better. But you don't have to, you can just play for free and get all the free rewards on there just through general gameplay. So I think we would see this with Ingress with any event. So for example, the Running Man event, there'd be a regular one and a premium one. We do have it kind of now with the New Year event, where there's a regular event where you can just participate and stuff on there, and then a premium campaign to get the medal. But those are all with CMU, where in Pokemon Go they're all paid for with actual money. So I think we would see that more if Scopely had brought Ingress. Another thing that happens is alongside the Battle Pass is there's always a paid ticket for every event in Pokemon Go, ranging from like £2 to £5 to £8. So there'll be the regular event that you can do, just get all the normal stuff, and then there'll be a paid ticket again for real money on there. You don't spend the currency you earn in game on these. It's real money that you can't get it any other way. I know you can't get CMU any other way but money, but I don't know, it feels a bit different exchanging a game currency rather than a straight up transaction. Assuming we got these battle passes, paid tickets, things like that, I would think they'd come then with new items for Ingress. So there'd be like rarer shields and unique items you could only get from the battle pass that would then outweigh things. Maybe the extremely rare shield would come in there. Maybe there'd be different things you could get that severely put the other faction at a disadvantage with your team had them. So obviously it's more incentive to spend and get extra things on there and buy the ticket every single event. I do wonder if we'd have more of the imports. So I know Ingress team previously didn't take in like the NBA All World imports. We had the power spot imports went into the Ingress map system but don't actually show on the map. I'm kind of hoping they turn all those off at some point if there's a way to do that. I don't know, maybe one of the benefits could be that we got more lore because they know that the Ingress agents are invested in the lore, so we could have had a decent team of writers maybe to actually get the lore, get everything reset, know where we're at, and then get agents involved in the story with more money behind them with Scopely. I'd imagine we'd have a return with Ingress character access events, but we may go back to just one big event. Pokemon Go Fest makes them loads of money, but they do all the little ones like Wild Area Tour and things like that. So maybe we'd go back to like, maybe we'd have a Mega Anomaly or something like that as a main event for the year in a few countries. And then the little smaller ones dotted around would be, I don't know, little boosts towards that Mega Anomaly. Obviously, it works well for Pokemon Go doing it that way. I imagine it's expensive for the Ingress team to do like 6 locations a quarter, go out there, organize things, organize with agents. I know most of the onus is on agents. I imagine there's some spend on there for the Ingress team, especially if they're going out there, chatting with people and organizing things. Yeah, that's the only kind of positive I think of it. A lot of it would be just, we want your money, like Pokemon Go is, unfortunately. But if you've got any ideas on good things you think might have happened if Scopely had brought Ingress, bad things might have happened, do you think they would have just bought it and then shut it straight down because it wasn't making enough money? They wouldn't have bothered. I'd be interested to know. So do let me know. I hope to hear from you, and have a great day, agents. Happy hacking. Thank you, agents, for listening to the latest episode of the Ingress Insights podcast. If you'd like to support the podcast, you can do that in a couple of ways. So the easiest way to support the podcast is via Patreon. So you can find it at patreon.com/Ingress Insights. And there's a free tier, a $1 a month tier, whatever that is in your local currency, and a $5 a month tier. You can check out what benefits those come with on the Patreon. One other thing you can do that's totally free that helps out a lot is rating the podcast on your podcast service of choice. So where you can leave a rating or leave comments, that always helps increase visibility. And then finally, you can follow us on various social media channels. We use most of them, but the best one to follow us on now is Blue Sky. So that's just ingressinsights.bsky.social. Search for Ingress Insights on Blue Sky, you'll find us on there. Finally, sharing the podcast with friends, family, other agents who want to listen and get updates, so it helps out and helps get interviews with various Ingress people or other game related people to then increase visibility more. So anything you can do from those is great. Thanks again for listening, agents. Have a great day.
Intel package transferred.